Well, hello everyone. This is Kevin and Jason, and we've got Janna with us today from the Orting Business Association. We are here today with our small town Big View podcast. All right, so today we've got our special guest here, the president of the Orting Business Association. We've got Janna Gutierrez with us. Janna, how are you doing today?
I'm great.
All right, so glad to have you with us.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your role and what you see going on with the Orting Business Association.
Yeah. So, my name is Janna, and my family and I own Journeyman Grappling. We are a jiu-jitsu and fitness gym here in Orting, right where the old Cope's Pharmacy used to be. So, perfect spot, right in the middle of downtown. Couldn't ask for a better location. So I was actually a member of the chamber before the business association took over, and they did a great job with getting a lot of businesses together after COVID and trying to bring people together, and that's kind of where we had the idea with the business association to kind of continue down that path and really just bring people together, bring businesses together, and really try and help all the businesses in town.
Yeah, it's been amazing hearing all the feedback. And Jason, I know you've heard a lot of good things lately about what's going on with the Orting Business Association.
Yeah, we're trying to. This is our first year, obviously, and especially with the involvement in the city in these festivals. So, this last festival that we had, we really tried to get the storefronts involved.
Mm-hmm.
They get left out a lot. We talk about that a lot in our board meetings and whatnot, trying to figure out how to get these storefronts direct attention in these festivals. Storefronts in Orting suffer pretty good during the festivals, so anything is better.
Right.
And that's where the OBA, we brought in the raffle this year.
That was a lot of fun. Y'all had that going on over there.
Yes, we were very popular. Very popular.
I heard y'all had the busiest tent of the entire event.
Yep, I was just going to say, I think there was pretty much a line almost the entire day. I had only planned to be here for a few hours because the 4th of July is my oldest daughter's birthday, and I was here well after closing. So, yeah.
So how many donations did we get from the storefronts? I think there was, 13 different raffles?
I believe that is right, yeah. Right about 13.
And some of the raffles that they donated to us had more than one item in them. So
yes, yeah. So, like the wellness shop donated two different items. The mercantile donated 2 items. There were quite a few with multiple items. So there was 13 businesses, but I think probably closer to maybe 18 actual items to be raffled off. Actually, more than that because you donated 5. There were a lot, probably closer to 20 items actually.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Chance Towing donated several, and then O'Reilly's they gave a whole box.
Lots
plus
of
2 big wash kits. Yeah, they really stepped up too.
Oh, it was great, and we had really positive feedback. Not just from the attendees entering the raffle, but a lot of the businesses that normally don't have a lot of people come through. During these festivals in the park, it's hard because there's a lot of people in the park, but they don't really make it to either side of the street. And so that was our goal with doing that, is getting some people, even if maybe not on the 4th of July, in the following days into those storefronts.
The OBA, we've had multiple conversations about how to bring these businesses into these events. The events are so big and the community loves them. There's no reason that we shouldn't have them. But there's so many different businesses. The restaurants suffer pretty good as far as people coming in. Legendary Donuts, Tim's Restaurant, those things. I know Los Pinos and a couple of the events they just closed, and there's just not enough business to pay to keep it open.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then you got the retail stores. They don't suffer as bad, but they're still way down usually. So we each event brings its own problem of trying to get the storefronts in. I brought this to attention with the city at one of the committee of whole meetings, and they have listened, and the mayor is working with us direct to try to help overcome that to some degree. There's no square answer to it because each event's different. So I think the raffle scenario on this one,
Kind of hard to force all the people who come to go and have lunch at the restaurant, right?
well, and even if they don't come that day, at least with the raffles and stuff, they can come back another day. That was kind of the point of it, because
Right.
you're probably not going to necessarily pull them out of the event, and shove them over there, like you say.
Right, right.
But at least now that they know that it's there, and they know that the storefronts do care about the public.
All right, so I know we've got some fabulous events coming up later this summer and even into the fall. What information do you have about the festivals?
So I know that the Orting Red Hat Days will be October 3rd, I believe, and that's a great event. We are not technically part of it, but we absolutely support them, and they're a great group. And yeah, definitely be sure to come down for that. The Business Association is going to be partnering with the city and hosting a huge trunk or treat event. We're going to use both of the parking lots in the park. We're looking at doing a couple of other things. The city has been really great with working with us and maybe closing down Calistoga or Train. We're trying to build off of their where they decorate the city hall and the fire station for kids to go trick-or-treating. We're trying to grow and build off of that and make it a safe area for kids to trick-or-treat in, since it gets dark so early.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. And I can imagine people, the city and others decorating this entire park area.
Yes, and that's something also we're going to be getting all the storefronts really involved in. We are going to come to them very soon, so be on the lookout for that. We would love to get them to decorate their storefronts and pass out candy, and I think that would be a really great way for people to at least come to the businesses. I know for myself, we've been in this huge storefront right on the corner of probably the busiest area in the entire town, and every day someone says, "When did you open? Did you just open?" I said, "No, we've been here for 3 years." So, just trying to get people to come down this way. I feel like everyone either makes it right to the park or stops at Safeway. So, coming down this way, seeing all the different businesses, I think it'll be a really great opportunity.
Well, I think the way I'm seeing everything develop, and I'm new around here, I've been here since November, but the way I'm seeing everyone step into the preparation of these events, it seems like there's a real energy building and more input and more preparation for these events. So they're going to get a little bit increased in the amount of excitement that's going on and be a greater draw for the people.
Yeah, I agree. And, so far we've had, again, really great feedback, not just from the business owners, but from the community. And that's the thing, as the business association, we don't want people to think all we care about is business. So if you don't own a business, we don't care about you. That is absolutely not the case. We all live and work in this community, and we want it to be a great place. We want it to thrive. We want to get people involved. We all have kids. We want to do these things and keep these things going. It just, it takes a lot of work from, well, there's 5 of us.
Shall we let the cat maybe out of the bag a little bit about some of the plan for Halloween?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
The with the cruise success that we had at the 4th of July festival, the mayor is very excited about getting some other cruise scenarios going in the town. The town seems to like it. I would like to hear back from you guys. You can message us, let us know what you think about that. But we are talks right now, but plans are kind of coming together. Side by sides, UTV side by sides. we are looking at bringing a side-by-side cruise to the Halloween event possibly. It's probably going to come. It's probably going to happen on Halloween, but it might be around that area. We have one big vendor here local that's big in the UTV situation. Don't want to let too much out till I get it all signed off by everybody. But we're talking a big inner city cruise event for side by sides is being worked on now. And we're thinking Halloween, that way they can light up all of them with everything else that's going on.
That's a bunch of fun.
Internal in inner city cruise with side by sides. There's
Oh,
so
that's
much
good.
of that here.
Can golf carts come?
Absolutely.
I know a lot of people here.
Nice.
I know a lot
You
of
have to
people
put
have
some
golf
stickers on
carts.
that.
Yeah, decorate them. Come on down. I know there was a fun group that did that on the 4th of July, and I thought they were part of the parade, but I think they just did it for fun. So now they can get involved.
So yeah, we'll let you know more about that as we progress here. We got to get a lot of approval yet, but the doors are open and we're walking through them. So any of you guys that have side by sides are interested in doing that, get a hold of us through the OBA, or you can message me direct through this broadcast or whatever, and we'll get you on the list to talk about some more.
Wake him up early in the morning.
And that's okay.
He's up. Don't worry.
All right, so Jason, this is our time where each time we do one of these interviews, we finish with a big question.
What is your big view for Orting?
My big view. That's a tough one. It is.
Yeah.
It is a very big
And
question.
you got 10 seconds.
Okay,
No,
go.
you got
You know, we absolutely love this town. We love the community of it. We love the people, all the businesses. Even before the business association, I have become friends with all of them. I try and shop small as much as possible. And I really want to see this community thrive in, not just in business, in events. I would love to get people involved, not just businesses. I think we're doing a great job. I think, each event is getting bigger and bigger. Daffodil, for instance, this year was one of the biggest we'd ever had, from my understanding. The 4th of July as well. I think Michelle at the city said this was one of the biggest 4th of July events that she has seen. And so just continuing that, I feel like we're at a good snowball point, and just bringing in things that people enjoy doing. It's not just the 5 of us at the business association. We would love to hear from people in the community. If you have a great idea, bring it to us. Let us know. You can always reach out to us. I love this town so much, and I can't even express. It has so much potential to do so many great things.
And I love how the mayor's got himself a great
Yes.
vision for this town.
Yes. And Michelle too, she's so great. She hosts so many events. She does a lot for the city. I don't know if anyone realizes that. And it's really, really nice to have a good working group. We really complement each other, the OBA and the city. And it really benefits the community when these two groups can come together and, help build each other up. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us here on this podcast. Before we go, we want to put out an invitation to the people to join the OBA. Tell them about what it takes to become a member of the OBA.
Yeah, so you can join a couple of different ways. We have our website, which is ortingbusinessassociation.org, and you can go on there and click the button that says, become a member. And you don't have to own a business in order to become a member. You can be just a person. You can just, live in the town. You can be a nonprofit. You can have a business. And there's different prices for each of those. So you can look at all those on the website. We also have paper. I know a lot of people in town don't like to do website stuff. So we have a paper form if you want to fill that out. And even if you're not a member of the OBA, we have 2 reader boards on each end of town. And with all the traffic that's backed up, it's a great opportunity to get your business or your event, on the board and viewed by a lot of people coming in and out of Orting. So
Reader boards are getting updated now, so there's going to be more space and
Yes.
more visible very soon.
yes,
that's great.
yeah, that's a big project, and Jason and his team have really taken that on, and so it's going to be great. They're going to be awesome.
Oh, that's wonderful. Jason, anything more that you want to add before we sign off?
I think we've covered about all we need to cover this go around. I think we're good. We've met a new board member.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again with us here online next week. And have a great day from the Orting Business Association. Thank you for joining us on the Small Town Big View podcast.